Hello, Harmony Heroes. Welcome back to the Music in Our Homeschool podcast. Today's episode is one I'm especially excited about because we're talking about something that can completely transform the way music happens in your homeschool. The topic is the ultimate guide to hands-on music activities. Now, if you've ever felt like music time in your homeschool looks a little too much like just pressing play and walking away, or maybe not even happening at all, this episode is for you. Because here's the truth. Music sticks when kids experience it and not just hear it. And that's exactly what hands-on music activities do. If you are a homeschooler looking for ways to easily and affordably include a quality music education in your homeschool, you've come to the right place. This is the Music in Our Homeschool podcast. I'm Gena Mayo, homeschooling mom of 8 and music teacher for over 30 years. When I say hands-on, I don't mean complicated. I don't mean messy, and I definitely don't mean you need to go out and buy a bunch of equipment or expensive instruments. Hands-on simply means that your child is doing something with the music. They're clapping, moving, singing, drawing, playing, or listening with a purpose. It fits perfectly with my 15-minute music method. Short, simple, meaningful music experiences that actually build something over time. And it also connects to something I talk about a lot. You don't have to be the expert. You just have to press play and then invite your child to engage. Why do hands-on activities matter so much? Let's talk about why this works. Think about how kids learn anything else. They don't learn to read by simply listening to audiobooks. They don't learn math by watching somebody else solve all the problems. They learn by doing. And music is very much the same. When kids tap out rhythms or sing melodies, move to the beat, or notice patterns, they're building real musical understanding. And it doesn't feel like a formal lesson. Music becomes something alive and not just background noise. So let's make it super practical, and let me give you 5 types of hands-on music activities you can start today. 1, rhythm activities. This is one of the easiest places to begin. Have your child clap along to the beat or tap rhythms on the table or use kitchen utensils as percussion instruments. You can even pause a song and ask, "Can you copy this rhythm?" This kind of activity is built right into my Beginning Music Theory for Elementary online course, where kids learn rhythm through clapping games and movement activities. It's simple, but it builds a strong musical foundation. Number 2, singing activities. Singing is one of the most powerful musical tools, and it's completely free. Encourage your kids to sing along with songs or echo short phrases, learn simple hymns or folk songs. If you want more guidance, I have courses such as Singing Made Easy, a folk song a week, or 10 songs all preschoolers should know. These courses are for ages 3 up through adult. And kids will learn to match, pitch, and sing confidently. And remember, you don't have to be a great singer. Just participating shows your child that music matters and that they can learn to sing. Number 3, movement activities. Kids naturally respond to music with movement. So let them dance freely and march to the beat, use scarves or ribbons to express themselves, or act out what they hear. For example, if you're listening to a fast, exciting piece, you can ask them, "What kind of movement fits this music?" This is something I love to include in lessons about composers such as Stravinsky or musical theater units, because movement helps kids feel the music, not just hear it. Number 4, listen with a purpose. Instead of just turning on music in the background, which I do think is good to do for certain instances, if you're wanting a hands-on activity, give your kids something to listen for. You could say, "Are you hearing a piano or a violin? Is this music fast or slow? How does this music make you feel?" This is exactly what we do in many of my online courses. Be sure to head over to the accompanying blog post to this episode. You can find it in the show notes or description, and I'll give you links to everything we're discussing today. Number 5 is creative response activities. This is where things get really fun. After listening to music, have your child respond creatively by maybe drawing what the music sounds like, writing a short story about it, building something with Lego that matches the music. I love having music connect naturally to other subjects such as history, art, writing, geography, the Bible. It's one of the reasons I include fine art pages in my membership so kids can connect with what they see and hear. Now, let's take a moment to talk about real life, because I know what it's like. You're busy, you have multiple kids, you're juggling all the subjects, and music is often the first thing that gets pushed aside. That's exactly why I created Music in Our Homeschool the way I did. Hands-on activities that don't take an hour. These can happen in 10 to 15 minutes a day. That's it. And when you do that consistently, that's where the magic happens. Consistency matters more than complexity. You don't need fancy instruments, long lessons, or a music degree. You just need a simple plan, a short amount of time, and a willingness to show up. And that's what the music lesson calendar of the month really helps you do. It's my favorite feature of the Music in Our Homeschool Plus membership, and it gives you a ready-made click-and-go lesson for every single weekday. No planning, no stress, just press play and add a simple hands-on activity. If you want to try out 2 weeks of free music lessons, head over to musicinourhomeschool.com/free music lessons, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Now, as we close today, just a reminder that these hands-on activities don't need to be complicated, just intentional. When you make music something your kids do instead of just hear, that's when it starts to stick. And that's where confidence grows. Thanks for joining me today, Harmony Heroes. Keep learning, keep listening, and keep filling your home with the joy of music and fine arts. See you next time.